Mock rock. The mock rock.
The mocking boat. That's
The
what I'm
mocking
gonna call
boat. The mock rock boat.
it. Oh man.
The mock rock boat.
Oh, I don't have a beer this time.
I don't. I
feel
just have
left
my
out with
second
the can.
Coke Zero. I feel I have to address that I have new eyeglass prescription that is so strong I can see through walls.
Wait. Will it help you see permits better? Is the more important thing.
I can see permits from Bio's helicopter. But the irony is I can't see a foot in front of my face.
Yeah, getting old is horrible.
Yeah, I got my first pair of reading glasses, and I'm old. What are we talking? Hello and welcome to the ParkStop podcast.
UK, I think.
Episode 82. My name's Alicia Stella. Joining me, as always, is my co-host Ian.
Hey, kids.
And today we are talking about, what are we talking about? Universal UK and Epic Universe, et cetera.
And you being right again about something?
Me being right. I accidentally am right. I can't take too much credit for the Potter expansion because I was just putting forward a hypothetical that we literally discussed in the moment. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Oh man.
It was not a premeditated being right. It was an accidental right.
Okay. UK first, because we have things to dispel and talk about, I guess, sort of, even though you did a video on UK recently. Yeah,
so go check out the video on the UK Universal project. I just posted at Theme Park Stop. The good news is they got their special permit approved.
Yep. So it's definitely happening now. They just have specific rules and laws and things they wrote into their own permit they have to fulfill.
Essentially, everything they proposed, they got approved, but now they're beholden to their own proposal to a T. They have to do everything that they promised they do, which, sounds like, well, yeah, you shouldn't promise things you don't plan on doing. But in the real world, you propose the stars and then you give whatever you feel like budget cutting later on. Now they have to actually do it. Here's the thing. There's the upside to the...
That was your video. I remember bits and pieces of it, but I listened to it intently. It was like two or 3 days ago, and there's been alcohol consumption since then.
The Special Development Order, or SDO, from the UK government, Ministry of Housing, Communities and Local Government.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it's like the Ministry of Magic, but less interesting.
Should have remembered because it's ministry.
It supersedes. It does not count. It does not go through the local government. So essentially they're going over the heads of the people that they're building in the backyard of, and it's all getting rubber stamped through the overall parliament. However, that means we won't get any public documents. It's great that it's going to be happening faster, but we won't see anything because they won't have to publish anything because it's going over the heads of everyone local. They don't have to get approvals for anything. It's just going to secretly happen. But at least we'll watch it actually get built fast,
which is cool. And to be fair, they do seem to be taking into account the neighborhoods, the stuff around there with all the light stuff. The restrictions on light.
They spent 6 months talking to local residents and local organizations and the Bedford Borough.
It's good. That's good stuff.
So they got everyone on board.
Trying to be a good neighbor.
But now that it's approved, they probably won't anymore. It's done. Thank you for your input. We are going to now build in your backyard.
There's definitely some advantages to a theme park in your backyard, but
jobs. Yeah, there was actually news today. Breaking news. Mm-hmm. Thanks to someone posting to the forum because I didn't catch it. Let me summarize it here.
The Discord forum.
No, this is the Inside Universal forums.
Inside Universal forums. I was wondering what forums exactly.
This is the first that we know of creative lead for the creative director for the Universal UK project. It's going to be Bradley Wynne. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wynne.
Okay.
Anyway, Bradley Wynne. Yeah, looks like Wynne.
We'll go with Wynne.
He was creative lead for the Wickerman at Alton Towers.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Thank you, XT Power, on the forums for posting this. I had no idea. Anyway, he wrote this really cool thing saying Happy New Year. I got this really cool job. He lives in Bedfordshire, so he gets to do the creative director for the UK project in his literal backyard.
That's really cool. The Wickerman ride looks cool too. And that
that's a really good
The
produced.
icon. Yeah, the icon in it is great.
Anything anything on fire
Yeah,
is a good ride.
I'm here for it. That's definitely we need water, and it'll be a universal ride.
We need more rides on fire. I finally got to ride the Skull Island now that they opened the outside scene, and the fire torches weren't on.
That's not cool. I did it once while it was going outside. I was so happy to go outside again, but the torches were on. Yeah,
they were on. So they weren't on for me. Boo. Anyway, congrats, Bradley. And I think that that's a cool kind of announcement to have. Is that like
really cool?
Not only is it happening, but like people who are local are in charge of it.
Very cool.
Good on them.
It seems and a good creative that's local too. It's like all the bonuses. I like it.
So, what? Okay, we don't have to recap everything. Just go watch the video. We got good news. They can start the major construction this month in January. Although there's 6 weeks that they can be contested and lose their SDO. So I would say I don't think Universal would probably decide to start major construction until like 4 weeks from now. But
yeah.
So maybe February.
Yeah, well, they build pretty fast anyway. So once they get going, so we'll see what happens.
Let's be realistic, though. Looking at that construction timeline, we got a year of land grading.
Oh yeah, for easily
a year of land grading, and then a year of laying pipes, and then the fun stuff happens.
Yeah.
So 2028 is when it gets interesting. Let's be real.
I mean, it took us 7 years of talking to get to Epic. So here we go again.
And those first 3 years, like I was putting out videos. I was like, this dirt got moved over to here.
I remember we were talking about the water table and all drainage and all kinds of stuff for a while too. It's so good. It's so fun.
You can see they started cutting out the shapes of each of the lands. That was the most fun
that was really
update
fun.
that we had. And it was still nothing being built for like 6 more months after that. But we had those shapes.
Speaking of lands, what did we find out about the land that was unidentifiable in the art, potentially?
You mean the one that clearly has the building from Shrek 2 in it?
Yeah.
We didn't find out anything.
We found out what it's not, though, didn't we? Pretty much, more or less.
An undisclosed source keeps telling the BBC that it's definitely Lord of the Rings. And that Paddington and James Bond are definitely represented in the park. But like, thanks BBC for doing my job. You know, I'm supposed to be the one that posts like unsubstantiated rumors. You're supposed to be the news organization. But no, the new story is from
The Sun, right?
The Sun.
Here comes us, or however those lyrics go.
Half of the comments on my video are local people saying, like people in the UK, actual Brits telling me, you know, the Sun is bullcrap, right?
Yeah. I could have told you that.
And like, I know, but I have to report on all rumors, and that's a good rumor. The Sun is reporting that Harry Potter themed attractions will be coming to the UK Universal theme park, despite early rumors that it would not, and that they are furiously working fast to now come up with designs since they only just made this supposed contract negotiation in the last 5 months, supposedly.
That seems weird to me, though. Wouldn't Universal just have theme park rights?
They have to renegotiate rights for every new park that they build and every new land that they build in a new. So like Epic Universe has a separate contract.
Just in case somebody was thinking about that question, I thought I'd ask it.
No, it's true. Like the original contract even like said like Universal is going to be the only one to do theme park attractions worldwide, and that's not true anymore. So clearly they've written addendums to these contracts and changed the original wording so that other theme parks can build theme park lands elsewhere.
Somebody wants money.
Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers has put all of their eggs into the Harry Potter basket. And then when they realize that it might not work, they're selling the basket. So Netflix, have fun with your Harry Potter / DC company because they got nothing else.
Oh, man. So there is a chance, though, that BBC was listening to you and decided that it could be Lord of the Rings in that area.
No, I think they have a real source.
Maybe.
And I think that the Sun has a real source. Whether or not these sources have real information or just read the forums.
or if it doesn't necessarily have to be that one land we're talking about either. There could be a change somewhere.
Well, there's possible. In my little art graphic, I wrote possible expansion in 2 different spots. Like they could They could already be planning phase 2 for all we know with Harry Potter, and it doesn't open with the park.
Yeah.
And then when you go, there's like a big sign that says like, materializing in 4 years. We don't know.
All I know is the jar joke is going to go away if it actually is Lord of the Rings, but I'm okay with that.
I still think Lord of the Rings is happening.
Yeah. I mean, I would bet on it because that's kind of like a big deal for them in UK.
I do think Paddington is happening because it's in the art and it's so clear. There's a marmalade jar in that play area. I see Paddington.
Definitely Paddington.
I definitely see a Paddington dark ride and a Paddington like kids area.
Flat ride?
Yeah, there's a flat ride in the art. So like a little kids mini land and then a dark ride in the back. I see that definitely happening.
Yeah, the rest of them I think we're pretty sure because that definitely looks like Back to the Future. That definitely looks like Jurassic. Stuff like that seems pretty obvious.
I do think we'll get an updated art the same way that Universal Beijing did. Epic Universe didn't until it was like 6 months to opening. We finally got new art. But Epic Universe the art was released closer to when construction started, like major construction. They'd already been grading for a year when they released that art. They haven't even started here and they released art. So I feel like just like Beijing, in a year we'll get better art. Or now that like we're recording a podcast, they're going to outdate me by putting art out tomorrow.
Of course.
But I do think, okay, there's a rumor on the forum that continues to persist that even though Minions Land or Jurassic World looks like things that have already been built, the rides inside the buildings will be new.
Oh yeah. You said that in the video too, which would be awesome because new rides, new things are always good.
Because that's a rumor I can get behind. That's a cool idea. Because like I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, Minions, the same Minions ride that we got everywhere else, or like even Jurassic World Adventure. Like that's a really cool ride. It's not in Orlando, so I thought for sure that'd be cloned. It's the same building shape. So if that's a different ride, that's like really makes the UK park even more special. If it has its own Jurassic World ride.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the homogenization of things. Like, I would rather have, like, if you're going to build two of the same IP, I'd rather the attractions be different. You know what I mean?
But at least, like, Beijing was brand new.
That
was a brand new version of it. And I'm not going to Universal Beijing anytime soon, but I'll probably go here.
Oh, yeah, we got to start saving for UK now.
We got time.
Bobby, we're crashing at your house.
And then, we've mentioned everything else. So Back to the Future. I'm just saying the words Back to the Future. And then
Jurassic.
Yeah. So anyway, I wonder what that Jaws thing is. I could definitely see the special effects show instead of a monsoon or a hurricane. It's a Jaws.
That'd be pretty fun, actually.
The Steven Spielberg presents behind the scenes of special effects, and it's just the boathouse scene from the Jaws ride, but you stand there. Because that's what that looks like. The one in the two Asian parks. It looks exactly like the boathouse scene, but with a hurricane instead of a shark.
Yeah, so it's Twister with a shark scene.
Twister. It's shark. It's Sharknado.
Oh man.
But anyway.
Yeah, is that everything for UK?
I mean, there's a lot of little things, but you just go watch the video. It's
only
13 minutes long.
You just did the video, and it's pretty long. So
we're waiting on the new Wixom's train station plans, the 4-track version, to be released probably this month or next month, and then they can start construction back up. I'm kind of watching that because this is like a situation like the Kirkman Road extension where they're relying on not themselves. Universal can't build the train station and they need it to open. Yeah. So like Kirkman was one of those situations where I was like, is Kirkman going to be ready in time? And they were really down to the wire. They were still building it when the park opened. You would drive by and that lane would still be closed because they're putting signs up as you drive into the park on opening day.
Yeah.
So this is their version, the Wixon's train station, which is temporarily on hold. But other than that, go watch the video. I think
the video's good. It's good.
Thanks.
Put a link in the description or something. Is that what the YouTubers say these days?
Just go to Theme Park Stop on YouTube. The trademarks was cool. I hadn't, because that happened in August and September, and I hadn't made a video since July. So I was like, I gotta talk about the trademarks.
The names.
Universal United Kingdom Resort and Universal UK Resort are trademarked. I do want to mention that I don't think that's the name of the theme park. That's the name of the resort. You still get the Universal Studios name. Universal Studios blank.
Yeah, it's like Universal Orlando, basically.
And they have re-trademarked the term Universal Studios just on its own.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like we have Universal Orlando Resort and Universal Studios Florida. Could this be Universal UK Resort with Universal Studios Bedford?
Maybe. That would make sense.
Just to mix it up a little?
That'd be kind of cool.
It rolls off the tongue. Cool. Yeah.
UUK does not roll off the tongue, though.
It's either that or Universal Studios Great Britain still, as originally rumored in the beginning.
That's not bad either, though.
It's just too wordy.
Bedford's kind of fun, though.
I like Bedford.
And give the
all
people,
the spotlight.
Give the town people their spot. Yeah, for sure. That's what I was going to say.
They have no say in anything for the next 5 years. The least you could do is reuse some of the bricks from an old factory and put the name of the place that it is at.
Actually, that would be the theme park. Cool.
Anyway, that's all for that. But yes, I'm aware that the Sun is not the best news outlet. I'm aware of this.
Everyone is aware of this.
But I honestly, I don't think the BBC is either. So who am I to judge?
Oh man! Wait. Can we talk about the Intamin thing that's still flying around in everybody's reels and everything else on Instagram?
My God, is it really going that crazy?
It's been going around like this is the ride that the Intamin ride that's being built. But I'm like, I don't know about that.
That day I countered it. And the person who tweeted out, this is about Lost Continent. We're shifting gears to Orlando. This is about Lost Continent. Someone tweeted out
the plans,
a notice of commencement from the Orange County Comptroller. And it does say Intamin, and it has 2 parcel numbers. I had already seen it days earlier, and I'm like, oh, well, that's for Universal Studios Florida. So who knows? It could just, and I can't remember what it said, but it said something like minuscule, like parts or whatever.
Yeah, it's specialty something or other.
Yeah, specialty parts. So like I'm sitting here thinking, oh, it's just like for repairs at Hagrid's and for repairs at Gringotts, because it was both parcels for IOA and for USF. And I'm sitting here like, oh, it's just parts, no big deal. And I moved on with my life, as everyone should have.
Yeah.
And this person posts that this is for a new Intamin ride replacing Poseidon's Fury at Lost Continent. And I'm like, where did you get all that information? It is not, this document does not say any of that. So, and I wrote, I quote tweeted, and I'm like, maybe I'm tired. It's been a long day, but what the hell are you talking about? I don't believe I used those words. No. They recanted the next morning. They're like, oh yeah, I guess it doesn't really say anything for that. And then Universal Parks News Today posted a big story about it based on the original tweet. So that person doubled down and tweeted out, no, it is an Intamin ride coming to Lost Continent. And I'm
this is information silo spiraling between a few people is what happens. But,
so I have a theory, and I'm not calling this person out because I forgot who it was. I have a theory, and we talked about it on the Patreon Discord, but my theory is that someone got some inside information, or what they believe to be inside information, that Intamin was creating a non-roller coaster attraction for Pokemon taking over Lost Continent. Yep. And the first document they saw posted that has the word Intamin in it went. And no offense, I've done the same thing too. You're always looking for that smoking gun to prove the thing you already know.
Yep, of course.
And this doesn't prove anything. However, where there's smoke, there's maybe fire. And this is not proof of anything, except that there's a rumor. That's what I see. I see blood in the water. I'm going to keep using metaphors. I see blood in the water. This is a rumor.
And you have heard what rumor exactly? Because I have heard a rumor about that building as well.
Oh, I've heard nothing. I just see documents that say they're tearing it down. The demolition permits list the Poseidon's Fury building by number. Like it actually has the building number listed. So there's at least a partial demolition of that building.
Yeah.
To at least be partially removed.
Which makes sense, because you couldn't really do much with the interior of that unless you kind of just trash the whole place and start from scratch.
So I looked, I'll find the tweet and link it in the show notes for this podcast, but I looked at their tweet history and the conversations back and forth with other people, and they're like, I don't think it'll be a roller coaster. And they're like, well, Intamin makes more than roller coasters. And I'm like, is that a hint? Mm-hmm. Is this something you've heard? Who was it? I think Everything You Need to Know posted an article guessing it was going to be in one of Intamin's new theater attraction styles shaped like a Pokeball. And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Good idea. I like it. But is this based on a rumor or just making it up? And I don't know what's real or what's made up anymore. I'm scared.
I don't know. All I know is it seems like there seems to be a pretty strong pull that Pokemon's going in that area. So that's what I hear.
Believe, the people that I tend to trust keep saying it's Pokemon, so I'm going to go with it. Sure.
Yeah, I'm still going with that too. It'd be interesting, but at least now we have a mystery and we get to see what happens there. But the specialty equipment installation is not for an attraction.
No, it's actually for, and this is what Scott Walker pointed out, it's actually for the new roller coaster replacing Rocket, because that attraction parcel covers, or attraction footprint covers both parcels.
Yes, which makes
it leaks
sense.
into IOA a little bit because it's expanding. It's technically like in the Hard Rock's backyard, but the Hard Rock Cafe. But so that the Intamin notice of commencement that started this whole thing is for the Rocket replacement, and we know that as a fact. So it has nothing. We have no proof of an Intamin in Lost Continent for Pokemon. Nope. No proof.
Not a single piece.
But I believe it. So you know what? All those Instagram people and all those TikToks, go with it. Sure, it's fine. I believe it to be true. It's a rumor that was so believed it became real. Who cares how it started?
But just don't base it on that permit thing.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with that document. We'll find a new smoking gun.
We will. It's gonna happen.
Sure. It'll probably be a different notice of commencement with only one parcel that happens to be IOA.
Oh yeah.
And it'll say new attraction, not specialty equipment.
Yeah. Let's go.
Probably in a year.
Universal's building like crazy. Let's go.
I mean, they haven't actually started demolition on Lost Continent. They just took down some trees.
I'm really going to miss that whole facade in that front area if that really all goes away too, because I really like that space.
Well, other people are guessing they're going to reuse it, but it's so far back from the pathway, it would waste a lot of space.
Yeah, I've heard it's going to get reused too, but we'll see what happens. What was something else? I'm looking through our text messages to figure out everything we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, before we jump to Epic, was there anything else of the other parks? Jurassic Park River Adventure just closed.
Yep. Is that another refurb?
It is a Revenge of the Mummy entire redo of the ride systems style refurb, I think.
That's what they need to do.
So the ride may reopen looking exactly the same, but everything under the hood is completely changed and we'll never notice.
Yeah, that ride needs it. It's kind of due for something like that, so...
I'm hoping it gets some new animatronics, but the only thing I can guarantee is that the ride system is old.
Yeah.
Older than Mummy was.
Just slightly old and sunken in water a lot.
So, a new computer controlled ride system is boring under the hood stuff, but please bring back some raptors and make them move. The raptor in the raptor on the fence no longer darted forward, I don't think anymore. No. One of the raptors had zip ties on his hands to zip tie to the fence and to the glass.
Yeah, the gold room mummies that pop up have zip ties around their legs too still.
Did they really?
Yeah, they've been there for months. I don't know since
but they
last
move.
time I was there. Yeah,
the raptors are permanently zip tied to a fence.
They I mean, and they can fix the bent neck lady at the beginning of the ride too.
That will never get fixed. It's always looked bad. These ultrasaurs in this lagoon look bad. That's what he should say in the voiceover.
Now the bent neck lady, as far as I'm concerned,
just gets yellower and yellower with every update.
Oh man.
These ultrasaurs in this lagoon are bright yellow and look terrible. Richard Kiley spared no expense.
Now are we doing the epic portion now?
Wait, there's one more.
Okay.
The horror makeup show supposedly is not closing and supposedly is not getting a refurb yet.
Oh, it needs the new ending.
I don't know what happened or if it's been postponed, but everyone was talking about it late last year and now someone posted that it's not happening. We should open the hours thing and see if it actually is listed. Hold on.
They need a new ending and they need a new reel. Like the mummy thing.
They need to give all the mummy stuff.
Yeah, the mummy thing's kind of long in the tooth at this point. It didn't work, so it was kind of long in the tooth immediately, but still doesn't work.
The lobby, the posters outside, it's all still mummy.
Yeah, it needs a little love, and it's the only show I really like.
I joked years ago that movie was so bad that it not only killed the dark cinematic universe, but it stopped the horror makeup show from being updated and having lobby exhibits.
Oh, man. I will admit, though, I saw that movie in the theater, and I was the only one laughing at some of the parts, and I felt kind of like I was wrong. But then I left the movie, and I realized I was not that wrong.
Yes, horror makeup is not listed for refurbishment at this time.
Aww.
Revenge of the Mummy is, though, at the end of this month. or middle of
Yeah,
this
well,
month.
maybe they're gonna take the zip ties off of those things'
Maybe
legs.
it's holding it together. Sometimes we all need something to hold us together.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel the same way. Don't worry, mummies. I get some zip ties holding some stuff together for myself.
Right. We're all just barely holding on.
Yeah, it's quite a crazy year. Anyway, is there anything else?
Yeah, just Epic Universe.
Okay, the I'm right portion.
Okay, well, before we even get to the I'm right portion, which again was like spur of the moment,
I know.
complete
It's just
afterthought.
funny to say.
When I was there, because I got
Yeah.
to go, I went for my birthday weekend. And,
We're going again this weekend.
is it this? Well, next weekend.
Well, a week from Sunday.
Yeah. And I had heard about it already, but I wanted to get my own photos. They took down the little signs in the phase 2 dining that said opening 2026.
What?
The Mexican and the Italian restaurant.
Why would they do that?
Probably because it's not opening 2026.
Yeah, but why would they do that?
Why would they put up signs and then not?
Well,
No work has happened in there.
I'm going to be honest about something. There is a lot of good food at Epic Universe. I don't think they need to.
No, tell us what you really think. How
I'm
dare
just
you?
saying, as much as they need that space to be opened, I'm not sure it needs to be restaurants.
Well, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
If they don't open new restaurants, they can't do open hub because we need all the dining we can get for all those strangers coming in who ain't paying money.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I don't know if it was a cost saving measure. I like to believe that someone was looking at the books and they're like, we could finish the interior of this restaurant and we probably would, have new restaurants next year that we don't really need, or we could put Christmas decorations up. And that was the decision. And they threw some money because that was last minute that they put Christmas decorations up.
In that case, I'm happy for the Christmas decorations. Like I said, there's so many good places to eat already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we need another place right at the front of the park.
I do want to say also, shout out to especially Dragons who didn't get a budget to put up Christmas decorations and yet still made an effort. Like the retail department decorated for, what is the made up holiday?
I forget. Yeah, I don't remember.
Snuggle Talk?
Something
right?
like that. It's something like that. I can't remember either because they even did the special cone for the holiday.
Yeah, see, like that there was a budget for.
It's just cool that they did anything.
And they always have a permanent drink at the meat hall for Snuggle. It is Snuggle Talk.
Yeah. Look at you go.
But they put up banners and stuff and like Snuggle Talk trees in the retail and decorations. And like, good on them for making, because then also there was a little tree with ornaments on it in the main gift shop at Dark Universe. So it almost felt like everyone except Nintendo was in on the holidays.
That's cool. That makes me happy.
Clearly all the budget went to Potter. Those are some amazing decorations. And Celestial Park, that might be my favorite holiday decorations in Orlando right now. Celestial Park looked amazing. Although I do think it needs a big tree. I think it should have a big tree.
It definitely needs a big tree. It should have a big tree. There's a little intersection in the middle of all of that stuff anyway, right? Around the lakes, they could just put it in the middle.
Yeah. Or like Constellation Courtyard has a giant space.
Yep.
That would be a good spot.
That'd be a good spot.
Because you don't want to block the Luna statue.
Yeah, you don't block any statues.
Right. Or the Kronos. So I get it, not wanting to put it at the entrance. But they had a bunch of real trees up on the bridge in front of Helios.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'd seen pictures of it and didn't think twice about it. I'm on my phone typing as I'm walking across the park and I smell Christmas pine. I'm like, wait, why do I smell Christmas trees? I look up and I'm like, they're real? Like I did not expect a bunch of really giant real Christmas. So instead of one big fake Christmas tree, they had a bunch of real ones. And that's a nice little like last minute thing.
That's very cool.
Showed up the week I went, like 5 days before Christmas. So
I like that. That's cool.
Good job, everyone, making
Christmas
like the Celestial Park Christmas. I feel like they did it just because they had the music. Someone out there is conducting Christmas music for Celestial Park, and it was beautiful. I tried to Shazam it, came up as nothing. Like it's got to be all original.
Interesting.
Beautiful music, very chill, very in line with Celestial Park, but with like bells and stuff.
That's very cool. I mean, the music there is already so good. Like it fits so good.
But they kept the entry courtyard the same. So like you still get the same vibes walking into the Kronos, and then after you're inside the park is when the Christmas music starts. But like IOA,
Hmm.
it kind of kills the vibe because you, instead of doing like something that matches port of entry, it's just off the shelf normal Christmas music, like
Yeah, I don't
radio
like that.
music, and including the entrance with the gates and stuff. At least this kept the Kronos music the same, and then you go into Christmas, and it also keeps the vibe of Celestial Park.
That's good. I would hope that these companies would do more to keep the vibe and like still kind of sneak in the Christmassy stuff because
It
it works
was
better. It
it was
sounds cooler.
expertly done, and I keep saying Pizza Moon was my favorite Christmas decorations, but I'm gonna be real. It
Hmm.
was Oak and Star. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense though, because the way the thing looks normally, the way the
They
place
had
looks
beautiful
normally,
trees inside, and all of the garland had little woodland creatures and animals in
that
it.
is
It was
adorable.
so cute. And I'm
I
like a
love that.
sucker for like little owls. So I couldn't help myself. But no, the Pizza Moon was creative. It was the most purpose built stuff.
That's very cool.
Anyway,
I'm
what was
kind
our
of
main
sad I didn't
point?
get to see it. Potter stuff. You were right. Something like
Look,
that.
all I said was there were some
Uh,
permits for the
hmm.
Rico's Ranch behind the Harry Potter expansion. And I was like, wait a minute, Rico's Ranch is right behind this area. Maybe they're going to, these trailers, because they were putting trailers there, like maybe these are construction trailers for designing a new ride. And then like 2 weeks later, there was permits for designing a new ride.
Yeah.
I'm riding Stardust Racers. I'm on the green side, and I am going over the hill, and I
Hmm.
see the expansion plot for Potter, and my eyes like bug out of my head, and I'm like, wait a minute. Those are survey markers. I got so excited. I ran to the locker, got my phone, went up the
Yeah.
stairs halfway, and took a bunch of pictures because survey markers, it's happening.
That's awesome.
The entire gigantic expansion plot for the Harry Potter land is, they were staked, like there's like wooden stakes with yellow
Hmm.
markers flailing and then orange paint all over the ground. It's happening.
That's awesome.
Supposedly there's already like not tractor, well yeah, tractors and cranes. They already have cranes parked there for putting up and taking down the Christmas decorations, but
Hmm.
I think they added some more equipment to that area too.
That's gonna be so fun. I'm glad because that land definitely needs it.
It needs an attraction just for anything to take the like capacity, like take the all of the stress off of the one ride it does have.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna do that, but it'll take stress off the rest of the park too to have another ride to go to, especially in the rain if it's indoors like it's
It
supposed to
better be
be.
indoors. It has to be indoors. There's no rumor or like information or confirmation in the permits for it being indoors, and yet I will continue to report that it's indoors because it needs to be indoors. And if I say it enough, it'll be real.
It has to be real. It has to be
So,
indoors.
so
The
this is an
park
indoor
struggles in
ride.
the rain. The park struggles in the rain as much as I like the park.
It has to be like a requirement for whatever they're building here.
Yeah.
Do you have a theory?
No, I like your theory.
Okay.
I can't think of a better one that would like make the most sense. So I like your theory for
I
it.
think mine is fast.
Yeah.
Mine is fast. You get Intimate on the phone. You say, listen, we need a new Pokemon ride that isn't a coaster and a new broomstick ride that is a coaster but doesn't look like a coaster. And Intimate's like, we like money. And they show up and they start building both at the same time. This is what I
Yeah.
believe. I have no evidence of it. Any smoking gun you may have seen is wrong. But I believe it to be true in my heart of hearts that they are building like my guess has been a single rail tracked non roller coaster ride in the dark on a broomstick.
I'm
Why
here
in the
for
dark,
it.
you ask? Because it's
It-
cheaper.
And it's indoors.
It's indoors and you don't have to theme it.
I'm here for it. I'd be fine with that. At least it'll be like a family ride too.
Well, yeah, if it's a coaster though, we run the risk.
I
Uh,
can't make the joke I want to make.
my theories have ranged though from what like a broomstick coaster could be.
Mhm.
And I keep going back, and the capacity is terrible, but I keep going back to those powered single rail coasters on cruise ships.
Yeah, like the old, like kind of like the old steeplechase kind of style ride.
Right.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about it. If they're single and they're powered, they are those like cruise ship coasters. And I use roller coasters like in quotes because it's powered. So technically it's like a dark ride on a rail. Like it can go fast, but not by gravity. So, but then that way you can get like your legs would be like wrapped around it like you're on a broomstick, and it's like you're flying by yourself, but also you can hide the track a little bit better in the dark because it's not a giant wide coaster track.
Yeah, I like that. I think that would
So
work. I mean, what do you think the cars would be like?
Well, they would look like a broomstick come out the front and the back, and then like a saddle. And that's where the mechanical part is. It's attached to the
So
truck.
I was kind of thinking like as far as like the cast kind of brooms, like I think like a setup like a Mad Eye Moody broom would be comfy because your feet kind of go in front of you like on a Harley and you
Oh
can
yeah,
sit
no, it
back.
definitely has to have stirrups. It definitely has like, is that
But
what we
it's
call
not
them?
like yeah, sure we can call them stirrups. Why not? Why not? Stick your legs forward in the stirrups. Why not? But it's
like,
better than the
like a
legs tucked
saddle.
under.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Out
So
forward, like a
out forward,
motorbike.
like on a
Okay.
Harley.
Yeah.
Motorbike?
That's
Are
what
you
the
British?
well, the ride is. So I got to spell everything with an S instead of a
Oh,
Z.
and you got to add U's to things.
Well, I already do.
Okay.
So but we don't know what it actually will be. I just know it's 150,000 square foot foundation, so it's big.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good ride.
It can be anything inside.
Do you think it would be multi-floor, like multi-level?
Well, it's like if it's like a coaster, it's got to go up and down.
Yeah, but if it's like a dark ride, like that's kind of on a rail instead of like an actual coaster that
No, I
doesn't
was
actually
thinking.
coast.
I was thinking, oh, they'd have to do metal detectors if it crosses over itself.
Yep.
I was thinking like Rock and Roller Coaster or Tron, but single rail and individual cars.
Gotcha.
So maybe it could be multiple tracks so that they can cross, like they can go side by side and stuff, because the capacity would be terrible. And this building is huge. If you're only launching one broomstick at a time, maybe you do like 4 tracks and you do 4 broomsticks at a time, and you kind of pass, like you travel together as a group. Okay, it's coming together now. It's coming together now. You travel together as a group, and then you split apart when like Dementors come or something.
I was gonna say, are we doing the escape thing where we all take the polyjuice potion and look like Harry? Is that what we're doing?
I hope not.
But I mean that kind of vibe, like everyone's flying together and they're like, "Oh, we're under attack. We're out of here."
Yeah, I don't know what the plot would be, but I would put it in the French Ministry of Magic because that's what the facade already is. Well,
That
let's
makes
keep it
sense.
simple.
Why not?
And then the story would be anything not having to do with Grindelwald.
Oh,
Please.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
No, I think the simplest thing is Newt's animals have all escaped from his briefcase or suitcase, and we have to round them up.
Are we doing Hagrid's Magical Creature Roundup Part 2, but it's
Stole
Newt's?
your idea. I just flat out stole it. Well, you had suggested it too for when we first talked about this land. Remember when we called it the Ministries of Magic?
Yeah.
It's an easy change if they want to change the name. Instead of like, you don't have to call it Place Cachet. You don't have to call it Paris. It's just the Ministries of Magic.
Ministries.
Ministrying of Magic. I feel like
we went on a tangent with the ministry.
I'm getting some deja vu here from 2023. Anyway. No, but I think that would be cool if we could have like 4 or 5 launch at the same time, and that would fix a lot of the capacity issue.
That would be cool. I do like the idea of, like, even though the movies were not great, I do like the idea of seeing the creatures though animated and stuff.
You have the kitty cat from the stage show, like flying around, and you do like light up walls or something, and then it like the lights turn on and a full scale one in the middle, and then all the tracks diverge around it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a last minute, like he pops up right in front of you, and it's an excuse to go boom, like around him. And then that's how the tracks divide. And you don't even think about it when you first load. You think you're going to travel together the whole time. Like that's how you,
it'd be really fun actually. And then, wasn't there, in one of the magical creatures, wasn't there like black cats too that chased them through part of the ministry?
The Matago.
Yeah, that's the word.
The one from the patisserie. I only know because I keep seeing that sign and wanting it to be a real bakery.
I want it to be a real bakery.
Yes, the kitties. That would actually be, they should be at load. Like they're not even like a danger. They're just there because we're in the ministry. They're just hanging out.
Oh, man.
That could be the great start of the ride where they're chasing us. They're like, now, whatever you do, stay out of the archives. No, what are you doing in the archives? Wow. Just start the ride that way. And then you go outside. I want it to be in the city. And like the walls are lined with like confrontation style facades.
Yes,
city
but
facades.
still indoors.
Still indoors. So it's nighttime.
Outdoors.
Put some stars on the ceiling. You put some facades on the walls. That way, when you get close to a wall, you know it. It's not just darkness like you're in space like Cosmic Rewind. You actually get to know that you're on the ground level. Here's the cafe you swoop by, and there's like a giant snake monster creature sticking out the window. Like anything to have an excuse to have
Mm.
fake outside for inside.
Hmm. I would like to go flying out of the second floor window, please, to get to the outside. That'd be great.
Yes, or the roof. We
Or
can
the
put a
roof. That'd be
glass
great.
roof.
I'm into that too. Just not the first floor. I don't want to just go
Do like
zooming
a
out.
cool hologram projection effect that looks like we're going through glass. Can you do that? Universal Creative. Can you
Ooh.
make it so that we go through glass?
You can hit
Thank
me
you.
with air or water or whatever. I don't
Little
really care.
tiny dots of water with air, like on Alien Encounter, make me believe glass just sharded in my face.
Yes, please. Sharded?
That's what I said.
Oh,
Anyway,
broom ride, yes.
again, we don't even have
Indoors.
confirmation or good rumors that it's a broomstick ride. We're
Nope.
just guessing it is. Like, we
We're
don't
just
know.
going on a tangent.
How much of this I think 80% of what we just said is real, and it's all happening.
We just got to keep saying it over and over on the podcast, and apparently it happens.
I think that's what happens is we say it enough, it becomes real.
I still want boat, not boat.
All right, so let's move on to the creature for the Black Lagoon.
Ooh, yes.
Someone is posting on the
boat.
Inside Universal forums like today
Yep.
and last night
Mhm.
that they were talking to people at Epic Universe, just having some chats.
Mhm.
Simon says that Creature
this
from the
Die
Black
Hard movie?
Lagoon, Creature from the Black Lagoon boat ride is next after the Potter expansion.
Yes, that's what I
Okay.
want to hear.
Now, this is just what Simon says, and also everyone. It is a rumor.
If it gets built and it's the rocking boat, it'll be the worst kept secret ever because everyone's been talking about it for months.
The mock rock.
The mocking boat that
The
we had to
mocking
hold.
boat. And if that mocking boat don't rock,
Oh man,
Mama's gonna buy you a Zelda ride.
Nope.
All right. So look, here's the thing. Despite everyone saying that this is the next expansion, and everyone saying that it's the mock rocking boat ride, and it's based on which would fit in that parcel. Like, you can't have like a giant boat ride here. The mock rocking boat is a smaller boat ride, so it fits. And I it would be great for this property, and this land is the next land that needs more expansion because it has 2 rides, but it's more like 1.5 ride. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And it's small. Like, this land is just small in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe it's happening.
You don't believe Creature's happening?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to say it on the podcast because everything I say on the podcast becomes true. But I have a feeling.
I want it to happen.
I mentioned it in my prediction video that I think Zelda stole the boat ride. I think that the Nintendo expansion would happen after Potter, and that Zelda will get the exact ride and layout and everything they were designing for Creature, the way that Hogwarts got the exact ride and everything they were designing for Van Helsing. Because if anything, the big like corporate rights deal that they have steals from monsters. That's what happens in history.
I don't like that.
So that's because if Zelda isn't in Lost Continent anymore, and there's Zelda in the stained glass windows at Epic Universe.
Yep.
And that's like, and if you look at the design of the different things, it's like there's this on the left and Donkey Kong in the middle and Zelda on the right, and that's how it's laid out in Nintendo. If you build the expansion plot, you put Zelda on the right. But they're not going to build 2 mock roads.
Mocking boats.
They're not going to build 2 mock rocking boats next to each other.
Well, I'm going to say this, just because the rocking boat ride is not really typically that long of a ride track. I would actually think that would be a disservice to Zelda.
Oh, so it's okay for monsters, but it's not okay for Zelda?
Sadly, I think it works for monsters because Creature, as popular as Creature is, I think it would be a perfect ride for Creature. You know,
it's more subdued and intimate and small on purpose.
And there's space to do things. I mean, it's a lagoon. You know what I mean? It's Creature from the Black Lagoon.
We're just a little swamp.
And we're not going across oceans like in Zelda. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. It's like Lord of the Rings style. You need a big, vast Hyrule.
Yeah. Isn't that whole game isn't that whole game like isn't it like the graphic on the front of the cover of one of them is like him on a ship, right?
Yeah.
It feels like it should be a bigger thing to me.
Right, but
And
it,
Hyrule is a huge space,
right, but
so
this is Nintendo at Universal, so they're just going to put LED walls up and pretend it's big.
yeah, but still, I mean, it's not going to feel that vast if the ride is short. You know what I mean?
Well, because of the skinny shape of that parcel, I don't know if they could do a big ride. Um, I guess you could fit a Mario Kart building in there, so it could be a big ride.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even, and it's not even that I want Creature to happen. I would like that too, but I mean, just logically thinking about the space, I think that would be, as someone who's not a huge Nintendo fan who grew up with Nintendo as a kid, but it seems like it'd be a disservice to the IP
I,
of
I just
Zelda.
think, I just think everyone thinks that Dark Universe needs a ride next because it's the second smallest land, and I think they think that it doesn't need another ride because it has the shortest lines.
I think
You
that's.
put new rides where the demand is.
I don't think it's a lack of demand. I actually was thinking about this the other day. I think Monsters Unchained is the most old school but new school kind of dark ride there is. They took into account so much throughput for that ride,
Yeah,
and they
but
still made a good ride.
but
So even when the park's packed, it's only like an hour at the most, but it's
but
not because the ride is not popular.
I don't know.
I've seen monsters over an hour on
On
a
a
busier
regular
day,
day,
but
after the first hour or 2 hours, Monsters Unchained's a 15-minute wait all
yeah,
day.
oh, for
All
sure.
day.
And it should be
And if you're the bean counters and you're like, why are you going to expand this land? No one's in it.
because nobody's in it. That's why you should expand it.
Yeah, expand it with gift shops. Expand it with something that makes money. Don't build another ride. No one's going on the other one.
If you get another ride, though, that makes people go through the land more, which means they spend more money and stuff. Also, they can fix the food in Dust Steakhouse. That would probably help a little too.
I think they need to fix they need to build another street.
Yeah, that land needs help. I mean, it's not. It's one of those things. I do want Zelda to be built, especially for all the Zelda fans. I played the original Zelda to death. So
Zelda will bring in new visitors to the park. Zelda will bring in merchandise and food money they don't already have.
yep,
Zelda will help spread the crowds out in the most busy land. And Zelda
I don't know about that.
already moved from already got evicted from its Lost
Yeah, yeah.
Continent spot. So it feels like that's what I would do next if I was money, if I was in charge of what to do, not because it's what I want, but because that's what would make the most money. Whereas Potter has to be first because we can't sustain a 300-minute wait on one ride.
No, we
You
can't.
have to split that crowd up. There's nothing else. There's nothing else we can do in this park first. You have to do that. All attention has to be paid on to making something as fast and as capacity and indoor as we possibly can, and then we can expand to. And where we go, we go where we need. We make money. And
Yeah.
not you announce a new Creature from the Black Lagoon ride at Epic Universe. You think people are going to book a trip based on that? You think people even
would.
remember the 1950 movie?
I would.
Yeah, I know you would.
But also, this is what I'm thinking. The way that Nintendo is built, the land, if it comes off of the ground floor again, it's just going to feel even more congested in there.
Well, it would have its own portal in the front. I would just do a side connection as a cheat. We finally have a land that connects to another land over by the freestyle machines, Breezeway.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking more like they did Donkey Kong with its own internal
It would be that, but it wouldn't be the only way in. I would do I would do a portal also.
You might.
Well, because that's how you sell it. You do a commercial. A new portal is opening. And then whatever music from Zelda is, because I don't know Zelda.
Yeah, they would get called out.
Whatever
for that.
Zelda sounds like.
They got called out for calling a water park a theme park. They're going to get called out for that.
A new portal is opening. Universal Epic Universe changed the world of theme parks. That world is growing.
Yeah, even without my bias, I do think that Darkmoor needs some more love. Just
I know it needs it.
Yeah, so
I just don't think it's going to happen.
We'll see. I'm going to be hopeful, but even if they do Zelda next, I'm really hopeful it's something.
Maybe all three will happen simultaneously, and Zelda won't be a boat ride.
I wouldn't put it past them.
What would Zelda be if it wasn't a boat ride?
Suspended ride, maybe.
I mean, that's what it should be.
It's definitely what it should be.
That's what Lord of the Rings should be, and I will die on that hill. Lord of the Rings needs to be a suspended. Everyone get aboard your Eagle.
Lord of the Rings should be a boat, not boat ride.
No,
I think
Lord of the
my
Rings
idea.
needs to be a suspended ride so you can fly over all the scenes and have all the epic stuff happen underneath you.
Listen,
That way you can see the lava pit like way down low.
I can have both, thank you. Like the way we did the Bobby show. I said it started as the barrel thing and then you take off and you fly over everything else so you can see it all. I can have both, thank
Oh,
you.
I want a barrel rapids ride as an outdoor attraction.
Why can't it be both?
The Hobbit boat,
Hobbit boat.
the Hobbit boat, the Hobbit boat, and then the indoor best of. Here's all 3 stories in one Lord of the Rings ride.
What would that ride vehicle look like for a barrel?
It's just the same raft ride. That's all like that. It's a
round
Popeye.
one?
It's the round raft ride. It's just it's
Giant
called a barrel. It's just called a barrel. It looks exactly the same as the Popeye one. It's just called barrels. It's
Barrels
round
built
enough.
by giants.
You put like a barrel in the
That's so
center,
funny.
that little center part. You make that look like a barrel. It's good enough. It's good enough. Call it a day.
I love it.
We're done. Easy peasy.
Man. So Zelda probably next in your opinion, and probably a broom ride.
I'm probably wrong. I just can't shake this feeling.
I don't think you're wrong.
I can't shake this feeling that Universal Monsters is always going to be the first one neglected.
Yeah, which is a shame because they should be treating him better.
But if you jump back 5.5, 6 years and listen to our podcast, I said the exact same thing. I was like, if they cut a land, it's going to be Monsters.
Yeah,
and it ended up having the best ride in the park. So I'm not always right.
No, but I mean,
it's just a fear.
At least you're adult enough to admit it's the best ride in the park.
Yes, it is the best ride in the park. And that's after they've made some really good improvements to Ministry. They've had some really good, there's a fog effect that happens twice now that definitely suffocates people on the right side of the ride vehicle. I was on the far left the last time I rode, and they have this new fog effect at the end of the archive scene. And it's like the guy in front of you like shoots his wand, and like this fog effect knocks us off course. It's what turns us to exit the scene. So like finally the scene makes sense on why we're just suddenly leaving. But it just sprays the poor 2 people on the right. Whoever's sitting on the far right front, prepare to be completely suffocated. It is like the exact effect that happened in the Tough to Be a Bug show when the like bug spray hit one person in the middle of the room.
Yeah, that's
it's that
rough.
now. But at least it's fast and then you move on. But it happened again at the Rumpet scene too. And it really helps hide the seams of when you go from screen to reality.
That's cool. I mean, I will say that is probably one of the most technically impressive rides, but it's just not the best ride.
It falls flat for me because it keeps doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, well, it falls flat for me because you spend like half to 3/4 staring at an elevator.
Right, that's what I mean. Well, Dark, the Monsters Unchained does the same thing over and over again too, but it's monsters, so I don't mind.
Well, it does, but it's just like, but you get a different monster every time.
Right, so it feels different. Here's the same actors in front of the same background again.
and again. And it's not even the actors.
It's like the we can talk forever, but at least the animals scene, which it has no reason to be there, at least it looks different.
That's good. That's a good point.
I've never seen the pendulum thing actually move out.
I swear I saw it work once.
I didn't see it. I look for it. It's always off when I go.
Well, we get another chance soon.
Are we actually going to go on it?
Yeah, well, my parents will be there, and if they can't, like my mom, we're going to see what my mom can do, but I'm not going to push them too hard.
Okay.
I'm going to let her decide. My dad probably won't want to go on it, but we're going to do some stuff because last time Cass was here, it wasn't working all day, so she didn't even get to see it.
We can at least wait in line, and then whoever wants to go on it can go on it, and I get to go on it again and see the pendulum swing. That's all I care about in this world now.
Just drop the old people off at Child Swap to hang out for a minute.
I've seen everything. There's a bathroom there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we'll probably end up doing for a lot of rides. Like,
we didn't talk about the. I didn't watch Bio's footage of the New Year's Eve fireworks celebration at Epic Universe.
Oh, I didn't.
Did it have projections in the water? Because I don't think it did.
I don't think it did either, but I didn't watch it yet.
So those tests for projections that everyone told me, this is for the New Year's Eve show and only I'm gonna need to stop doing the mocking voice. I apologize.
Why stop now?
Like I apologize. I don't mean to mock you that overtly, but
she does.
People pester me. They're like, it's clearly for the New Year's Eve celebration. Well, guess what, people? It wasn't. It's for a new show. I was guessing it wasn't going to start for another 6 months.
All I'm going to say is that from the first time we talked about Epic being built, people have been saying, "Nuh-uh." There's been naysayers all over the place.
That's true.
You'd think they would learn their lesson by now.
I still get comments, people saying that they're not going to build the UK park. I'm like, this entire video is about how they're building the UK park. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
everything. What? Wait, what?
People are like, it's not going to happen. Like, what are you talking about? It's happening.
It's literally happening.
We should be past this now. There was a trademark for a name for a new show that I think is for Epic Universe. What was it? The Celestial Good Night, I think it was called.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I missed that. That's pretty cool.
Let me look it up. Universal Celestial Good Night has been filed as a trademark and logo for entertainment and amusement park show.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's very pretty. It has a star and a moon on it. So I think that we're getting a named nighttime show with projections in the water, which I don't think was the original plan. I think the original plan was a fireworks and non-projection show with fountains and fireworks.
I like the projections.
I don't think we're getting fireworks anytime soon because they haven't. They have permits to build all of the 3 launch platforms, but they haven't done it yet. So I don't know what the holdup is, but I think the projection show is kind of an interim show for a year or so.
I like the projections. They look cool.
So this is something that'll probably be announced. That's what it was. There was one more thing.
Yeah.
There's the West Parcel Mass Grading Project. The West Parcel Mass Grading Project that's happening to the west of Epic Universe.
So we're talking more about the thing that we said they seemed like they were gearing up for?
Well,
is that what you're saying?
Well, we're only talking about it because they filed permits with the South Florida Water Management.
That was the thing we were talking about last time potentially happening. That they might
modified the permit and they have new information. And I think by the time this podcast goes out, there will be information of what Universal plans to do with that land. So, I'll insert me talking about it right here. Hi, Alicia from the future here, and there's been absolutely no news whatsoever as of the time I'm editing this podcast. But of course, as soon as I post it, they'll post some new information. Bye.
That was very informative. Thank you. I have no idea what just happened yet.
Yes, thank you, future me, for whatever that was either exciting or completely not at all interesting.
It was either exciting or not. It did not exist at all.
Like, our theory has been basically that, like, maybe they'll use it for staging. And maybe they'll set up the land and land grade it for what they've planned to do 5-10 years from now. But in the interim, they'll just use it for staging. But it would be really interesting if we got some hard evidence and permit information that actually says what they're going to do with it. And it's like a hotel or a water park or a kids resort, or it's probably just going to be staging.
It probably is. But you know what? It would be kind of cool if they did a small kids resort there instead of a water park. That'd be kind of interesting.
Or an entertainment district, or a parking garage for team members while they do construction on something else.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious.
Yeah, my theory has been something interim, but I already inserted whatever it was if there was information. Now I have to insert something if there isn't too. I'd be like, it's Alicia from the future, and there's nothing, and that's it.
It was not interesting. We're good.
It was not interesting. I probably did do that. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in the future. Sweet.
I'm excited. There's so much stuff going on.
Yeah, and we didn't even talk about it, but Universal Kids Resort is opening this year.
It's so incredible
in Frisco, Texas.
So fast.
Yeah, well, it is all just flat rides.
I know, but still, that's still pretty quick.
There's a couple really cool kiddie coasters. The theming is on point. The theming is great.
I can't wait. I kind of want to see it.
And I think that the Shrek outdoor ride looks pretty good.
I want to see it. Theming and design is some of my favorite stuff. So
yeah, I want the walk around videos where someone just walks around and takes video.
Yes, please. I want to see. I
just want to see all the theming. Anyway, thank you all for listening.
Dogs are getting restless. It's past lunchtime.
You need
dinner time.
Everyone needs to go join the Theme Park Stop Patreon at patreon.com/themeparkstop for as little as $1 a month. So you can join us in the secret Patreon Discord channel and we can all chat. But be warned, they're pretty weird in there.
I mean, I show up in there periodically, so that's probably enough to scare some people away.
It's like the only Discord channel I use.
It's pretty much the only one I really chat in. It's fun though. There's a lot of people speculating on stuff, and there's a lot of cool stuff to read through, to be honest. But yeah, I usually only interact in the Patreon section. But
Happy New Year, everyone. Now that's 2026. Members of the Patreon will get updates on that little documentary I've been working on, and $5 and up categories will get segments if you want to see things early and out of context.
Ooh, yay.
So, like, I'm hoping to get a 5-minute one on there.
Wait, how do I see those? I don't even pay $5 a month.
Oh, well, remind me and I'll send you the video.
Tend to anyway. I was just being...
No, I don't.
Sometimes you do. You send it to Nene and I.
Yeah, sometimes.
For grading.
Anyway, and we need to do some more. Now it's 2026. We need to do some more Patreon only shows. Yeah, Patreon only shows. I'm gonna do some more in the parks. I got a good setup going on, so we should do some recording in the parks.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for listening. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.